According to
the
National
bigots
Immigration
and the
Forum,
prejudice and the
as of
white
October,
supremacists
there
will
were
make up anything.
705 people from Somalia in the U.S. with TPS, and we're working to get the total count here in Minnesota. Temporary protected status is meant for those whose home countries are experiencing civil unrest, violence, or natural disasters. Somali immigrants have been eligible
We
since
don't care. We'll make
1991.
DHS deport them and send them
Homeland
back to the
Security says this
buttons.
was most recently extended through March of next year. Homeland Security has
Because we hate black and brown
to
people.
designate a country for TPS for periods of 6 to 18 months and can extend it if the country continues to meet the conditions for designation. I just spoke with Julia Decker with the Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota. She explained typically TPS terminations have to be posted on the Federal Register before the date the country's designation is set to expire. I just checked Homeland Security's website in the last few minutes, and Somalia is still listed. Decker also explained this is not done state by state, so the federal government will have to end TPS for all Somali immigrants, not just those here in Minnesota. The Minnesota chapter
Not that it ever matters to Donald Trump. He don't give a shit. He doesn't give a flying fuck.
Apart, calling it a political attack based on hateful rhetoric and urging the president to reverse the decision.
He won't.
But Republicans are praising the announcement. Republican State House Speaker Lisa Demuth,
who's running against Walz,
shared the president's post saying, quote,
fraud under Walz is under control, unacceptable.
And unacceptable. Going on to say anyone involved in these criminal activities should be swiftly deported if they are not lawfully present in the U.S. Republican House Majority Whip Tom Emmer tonight thanked the president. Kevin?
Okay, that's Kellen Grace.
Because he's a dick, and he's a dick and a propagandist idiot who sucks Trump's dick as well.
Emmer shared a letter with us.
He's a loser.
They just sent to U.S. Attorney for Minnesota Daniel Rosen. And in this letter, they're asking for an investigation into Governor Walz's, quote, inaction and improper handling of fraud.
They're also asking for Rosen to look into reports Minnesota taxpayer dollars are ending up in the hands of the al-Shabaab terrorist network in Somalia. A source in the U.S. Attorney's Office tells us they don't have an exact dollar amount. However, says, quote, al-Shabaab controls much of Somalia and imposes a tax on all financial activity in the areas it controls. A decent amount of feeding our future and other fraud money almost certainly ended up in the hands of al-Shabaab.
You just made that up yourself, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they're sitting around in their toilets in the bathroom, just sitting there in the bathroom, just concocting it. I'm sure they're sitting around washing their hands in the sink basin after peeing in the urinals, and they're just coming up with this shit.
Surprise announcement today that she would be resigning from